Hi there, just starting out my video with a little bit of augmented reality. I wish all technology was as awesome and innocent and helpful because it could be. Technology could be here to be our friend. So I wanted to start off this video with a little bit of fun because this video actually makes me kind of sad and upset. But it's something that we need to do something about, I think. So I had bought some iodine recently, and it's a combination of iodide and iodine. Now, there's no test to see that I'm aware of to see if there's iodide in a bottle of iodine, but there is one for iodine. And the way you do it is you cut open a potato and you put the iodine on the potato, and if it turns blue or purple, then you've got iodine. Well, I did that. I cracked open this bottle that contains iodine, supposedly, and I put it on the potato, and it did not turn blue. So then I knew I had been sold a lie, and I was pretty shocked. I was pretty shocked to realize that in America, United States of America, where we're supposed to have all these restrictions on our food and this horrible FDA not allowing good medicine into our country and things that we really want, is supposed to be protecting us, isn't even protecting us at all. And that I had been sold fake iodine, basically. And I don't know how many of our other supplements are fake. You know, how many natural cures actually do work if you can get the real stuff. But are we getting the real stuff? We don't know. So that really upset me. And then the next one I found out was I was thinking about my brags, which I'm going to still call it brags because I know the Mandela effect has changed it to brag, but whatever. So I was tasting my bottle of brags. I wondered what's in it. I looked at it and I'm like, look at these ingredients. Real simple ingredients, right? So let's just read these ingredients. Vegetable protein from non-GMO soybeans and purified water. That basically means it contains soybeans and water. I was thinking about that and I'm like, no, heck no. Are you kidding me? I've eaten pure soybeans before. Go to any Japanese restaurant where they love eating soybeans, by the way, and people are very healthy eating soybeans in Japan. Get a soybean. It's called edamame. I think that's how you say it. It's in a little green pod. It's a bean. You crack it open and you eat it, and it's green, and it is not salty. Okay, that thing is not salty. You've got to dip it into soy sauce or salt it to make it salty. And that's why they serve soybeans in Japanese restaurants with salt or with soy sauce. So I was like, how can they make a non-salty bean suddenly taste salty, like just out of the blue? I don't really believe that. I'm going to look up how do they make soy sauce, because Bragg's is basically like a type of soy sauce. If you taste it, it tastes kind of like tamari or soy sauce. It's very, very salty. And I looked it up, and yep, you know how they make soy sauce? They certainly do use the soybeans, but they throw in a bunch of salt. That's what makes it salty, is the salt. Not some little bean that doesn't have any salt in it and doesn't taste salty at all. And that's when I was like, oh my gosh. Like, I was in so much shock and agony, because also this is a food item that a lot of vegetarians use, which is very traumatizing to me, because now that I'm thinking, well, so Bragg's is lying about the salt in their tamari soy sauce amino acid product. This is the Bragg's amino acids. Then what other vegetarian food items are lying? Could there be meat in the vegetarian meats? Could there be children's parts in the vegetarian meats? Do I even know? And that's why I actually turned away from eating a lot of the mock meats, and I've just started making a lot of my own food again and eating a lot more fruits and vegetables, which may be healthier anyway, I don't really know. But I feel fine doing that. No problem. Still very upsetting, because I think we should be getting clean food, and we should be knowing what's in our food. Not getting plastic in our food, not having mislabeled ingredient labels, not being lied to. And it's not just going to be vegetarian food, it's going to be all food, okay? Someone just told me, I don't know if this is true or not, that McDonald's came out and, said that there is plastic in their French fries. I have not verified that yet, just to let you know. Subway, I heard, plastic in their stuff. It's all food. Vegetarians aren't safe. Meat eaters aren't safe. Okay, so what can we do? I hate having videos of horrible things when there's nothing we can do about it. I like to think about the solutions. So I came up with a little list, and I would appreciate any comments below too, because I do not enjoy this. Don't enjoy it at all. Number 1, possibility. Figure out tests to find out what's in the food. So there are tests out there already, and this is where technology can be our friend in figuring things out, amongst other things where technology can be our friend, such as, a gun. It's like, how do you use the gun? Do you use it to defend your family, or do you use it to just, hurt and kill something innocent and sweet? It's how we use the technology that matters. So we know there's technology out there, and also simple tests that people should be able to do in their own kitchens and their own homes. We've got to figure that out and figure out what is in this dang food. Number 2, sue the pants off these companies that are lying to us. Now, I don't know how to create a class action lawsuit, or I'd already be suing these companies, the 2 I mentioned before, the Iodine one and Bragg's. Goodbye, MFs. So if you need money, because I'm doing other things for money and I've got other things going on, if you need money and you're sue happy, please be my guest. Go ahead and sue these 2 companies. Do the tests yourself, figure it out. And then if you can start a class action lawsuit, that would be freaking great. I'd love to see that. Number 3, we need to create food companies that are verified safe food with public tours allowed in the factories and cameras behind the scenes watching food production 100% of the time. When I do my cow project, my cows are going to be watched by cameras 100% of the time, and the public will be allowed to log in, or else you don't get one of my cow franchises, okay? So every one of my cows is going to be treated really, really, really good, and it's going to be completely cruelty-free. But I believe pretty soon companies like that are going to be the future, and every food company should be like that. I called Gardein, and I asked them, which is a vegetarian meat company, and I asked them if I could take a little tour behind their scenes and just verify everything in there was vegetarian on their meats, and you know what? They denied me. Didn't respond and denied me. So to me, that's very suspicious behavior, and I don't trust them at all anymore. I know they're going to say, oh, well, corporate spies, we can't have you spying on our recipe. I don't give a crap. I'm not a corporate spy. I'm just a member of the public, and I just want to know what the heck is in my food. I'm not here to make vegetarian meats. Actually, I prefer to make movies. But because the food industry is so messed up, it's sad that I have to get into it. Honestly, I don't want to. If they would just do their own job, I'd just buy their product. And then number 4, constant vigilance. We need to always be aware. We need to always be testing, and no matter how safe we think we are, this is the way that we have to do it. We have to always be vigilant and stop feeling safe and start, taking a look at some of this stuff. Those are my ideas. If you have any other ideas, I would really, really appreciate them in the comments below. And I have another Mandela Effect video coming up after this one, because the other one avalanched so much and I got so many great comments, so many awesome comments. I've got to put them in a video. I may have discovered a couple of more Mandela Effects, I'm not sure. But I definitely want to put the things that were discovered in the comments up in the video, and one revision on that video as well. So stay tuned for my next video. Will be a Mandela Effect video coming sometime this month, I hope, if I don't get too busy. All right, thanks. Bye-bye.